Welcome to Wind Down Meditation. I'm Beth. I'm an accredited holistic coach, a somatic experience practitioner, and I believe in helping ourselves self-heal through the innate wisdom of the physical body. By allowing our emotions to process through our physical body, we are able to connect in a deeper way to a power greater than ourselves. So for me, a big part of that is astrology. And with the astrology, I have studied moon wisdom. And what that has brought into my life is a greater sense of awareness of myself and greater realizations about my path, my healing journey. And so I choose to share that to others through these classes, basing these two alternating practices of Yoga Nidra and restorative yoga. So I teach these on alternate weeks. So this week, same time each week, is Yoga Nidra class or wind down meditation. Next week, same time, same place, will be wind down yoga, which is a restorative practice. And both classes are based on the astrology of the moon of the day. So today our Mama Moon is in the fire sign of Aries, and we have a really big week moon-wise. This week we have a full moon stationing in the very deep, stubborn earth sign of Taurus, and that will happen on Friday. And we feel the effects of this moon coming in a few days before. So even as early as tomorrow, we'll be feeling into the Taurian energy. And Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. So it is this I am energy. It is first we are owning who we are. And then Taurus is inviting us to own what we have and gathering up all of our material, physical, and financial assets. So it's a nice time to take stock of your assets. And tonight we are going to be kind of dancing in the realm of who I am, what is me, and really owning that and not being afraid to stand in that power and to be fully embodied. So with that said, please get ready for Yoga Nidra, and how you prepare is by just lying down. It's a very relaxing and wonderful practice, and I teach it because we so rarely lay down. That's why you don't see me on a yoga mat. I'm not going to be doing any postures during these classes because this class is all about just being. So if you're unfamiliar with the position of Savasana, it is also known as corpse pose. You lie with your body in one straight line, head to toe or ankles, and just ensure that nothing is propping your head up. It's okay to have something underneath of your knees, like a bolster or a pillow under each one. Not anything underneath of your back, so that your whole spine is along a straight line. And open up your arms out to the sides. Have your palms facing up in a gesture of receiving. And then have your arms a little bit away from your body. So out to the sides a little bit. This is just because it is the position of the least kinetic energy or the least motion possible. And that's really beneficial because we want to stay still throughout this entire practice. Also, your legs likewise should be open, wider than hips width distance, and allow your toes to kind of fall towards the outside, away from your body, away from your spine. Let them relax. Use this time now to prepare the body. So make any final movements that you need to get yourself perfectly comfortable. Once we begin, there will be no more movement. And there's also no sleeping during Yoga Nidra practice. It's a bit of a trick of the mind because many people use this practice in order to fall asleep, and yet it is meant and you will be guided to remain awake. So I invite you to find your comfort within yourself, your own sacred space, the container of trust and safety within you, and remain in that stillness with yourself for the entire hour. With that said, get ready to just sink in. If you do fall asleep, please know that it is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It just means you needed that rest. So make any adjustments to what you are watching this on right now so that if you need to fall asleep, you can, and nothing will need to be turned off or closed up, or nothing will disturb you. I will end the class in the same tone of voice so that it doesn't disturb anyone who might have fallen asleep. And you will be guided to sit up if you choose. So it is completely your choice. You can also have a journal handy because to write down, just as when we come out of a deep sleep and we might remember our dreams, it can be beneficial to write them down and then reflect on them at a later time, or just to help you kind of process and integrate what you're learning. Just so everyone knows, I am also teaching a full moon restorative women's circle this coming Saturday, Eastern Standard Time from 6 to 8 p.m. That class is $36. It will be virtual and also live streamed from Shanti Revolution in Tuckerton, South Jersey, where I currently am. So let's get ready. This practice tonight is around the Aries energy, the fire, the I am energy. And so we will be focusing our Yoga Nidra practice on a chakra visualization with the breath work. So I am, I exist because I am, nothing more. Please get ready for Yoga Nidra. You are already lying with your feet slightly apart, the back of your hands and your elbows touching the surface you are on, and your head is facing directly upwards. Relax your whole body. Take time now. Maybe even tilt your head back slightly. Relax your jaw. Let your mouth open. Let your eyelids fall and feel heavy. Tune into your breath and just notice the natural rhythmic pace of it. How you do not have to consciously choose to breathe, that it is simply your nature as a being manifest in this dimension, that you have prana coursing through you at all times. Feel the heaviness of your body, the backs of your heels, the backs of your calves, the backs of your thighs and buttocks, and the spaces behind your ankles, behind your knees, behind your lower back. Feel the weight of your shoulders, even perhaps the backs of the ribs. Let your head be heavy. Let your mouth gape open and your tongue slide back. All is pure comfort, relaxation, and ease. Loosen your entire body. Do not let any tightness remain in any part. Make each and every part of your physical body looser and looser. And when your whole physical body has finally become loose and relaxed, Allow that relaxation to shift into your mind as well. You are as comfortable as possible, so you do not have to move your body. Until the end of the practice, when I say Sat Chit Ananda. Inspect your whole physical body at this time and make sure that it is loose and relaxed. Your fingers are loose and not stiff, and you can feel the space between them. Your toes are not moving. You just notice if they touch or if there's space. They are still and relaxed. The thighs and feet are not shaking. They are still and relaxed. The head is facing upwards and the whole body is comfortable. It is like a dead body, Savasana, corpse. It is so still, so quiet, so immobile. Maintain this tranquility and immobility until I ask you once again to move. Become aware of your natural, normal, innate breath, the spontaneous, effortless breath. Witness its coming in and its going out without making any effort to breathe in or out. Make the breath and the awareness go together. From your navel to your throat, the breath comes in, and from your navel to your throat, the breath goes out. Of course, this breathing process goes on all the time, but now you are doing it consciously. The process of the natural breath causes the whole body to move. In some places, the movement is slow, and in others, fast. In some, it is gross, and in others, mild. Feel the stomach moving up and down, and perhaps some movement at the throat as well. Become aware of your natural breath. In the natural breathing process, the breath comes from the navel to the throat. In the natural breathing process, the conscious mind believes that the breath moves down from the throat to the navel. Watch each and every breath with your mind's eye. Do not let a single breath go in or come out without your noticing. To keep the awareness more constant and continued, you can use mantra, either your personal mantra, your guru mantra, or a general mantra. You might also use Om. You might also use Soham. From the navel to the throat is So, and from the throat to the navel is Hum. If the direction of the breath becomes reversed, notice in your own body. The mantra also reverses and becomes Hum. So don't worry, it is natural. This does take place after some time. Then you have become one with the breath. Continue. So from the navel, hum from the throat. Please remain awake. Remain aware of what I am telling you and be conscious of what you are doing. Do not become lost in any thoughts. Do not move. Do not fall asleep. Do not allow yourself to slip into unconsciousness. During this period of Yoga Nidra, sleep should be avoided. You will not sleep or move your physical body unless you are asked. It is now time to create a sankalpa or an intention for your practice. This is a short, simple statement, easy words. You are to state it to yourself 3 times with full meaning and awareness. This is a wish that you have for yourself. It may be as simple as I am. I will live my fullest potential. Allow one to come to you now and state it 3 times to yourself. Now I will take you through the different parts of your physical body, and you will visualize them and repeat their names mentally as I say them. No movement, awareness of the part. Repeat to yourself and then move on to the next. The practice always begins with the right side. Right hand thumb, second finger, third, fourth, fifth, all 5 fingers together. Right palm, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, side, waist, hip, buttock, thigh, hamstring, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole, right big toe, second toe, third, fourth, fifth, all 5 toes together. Visualize all your right toes together. Go to the left part of your physical body. The practice always continues on the left side. Left thumb, second finger, third, fourth, fifth, all 5 left fingers together. Left palm, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, side, waist, hip, buttock, thigh, hamstring, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole, left big toe, second toe, third, fourth, fifth, all 5 toes together. Now make your consciousness ready to travel alternately, right and left, from the toes up to the top of your head. Start from the right big toe, second toe, third, fourth, fifth, all right 5 toes together. Left big toe, second toe, third, fourth, fifth, all 5 left toes together. Right sole, left sole, both soles, right heel, left heel, both heels, right ankle, left ankle, both ankles, right calf, left calf, both calves, right knee, left knee, both knees, right thigh, left thigh, both thighs, right hamstring, left hamstring, both hamstrings, right buttock, left buttock, both buttocks, right hip, left hip, waist, lower part of the abdomen, upper part of the abdomen, the whole abdomen, navel, stomach, right side, left side, right chest, left chest, center of the chest, depression of the chest, whole chest, right shoulder, left shoulder, right armpit, left armpit, right arm, left arm, right elbow, left elbow, right forearm, left forearm, right wrist, left wrist, right palm, back of the hand, left palm, back of the hand, right thumb, second finger, third, fourth, fifth, all 5 fingers together, left thumb, second finger, third, fourth, fifth, all 5 fingers together, right shoulder, left shoulder, right collarbone, left collarbone, center of the collarbones, depression of the neck, back of the neck, whole neck, chin, lower lip, upper lip, both lips, right cheek, left cheek, both cheeks, right ear, left ear, both ears, all the teeth, tongue, right nostril, left nostril, nose tip, root of the nose, whole nose, right eyelid, left eyelid, right eye, left eye, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, both eyebrows, eyebrow center, right temple, left temple, forehead, back of the head, crown of the head, whole face, whole head, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, center of the shoulder blades, upper back, center of the back, lower back, right side of the back, left side of the back, whole back, whole spine, right from Muladhara up to Ajna. Visualize the whole spine, not only the external bony vertebrae, but the delicate interior spinal cord as well. Visualize the whole spinal column like a rod, a corrugated rod lying here. It's like a chain made out of rings of living bone, which have been laid in a straight line on the floor. Feel every part of it, from Muladhara up to Ajna. Visualize just your spine lying here, only the spine and not any other part of the body. Feel as if you are standing nearby and watching it. At the very bottom of the spine, see a stem emerging from the inside. At the top of the stem, a flower is forming, and around the flower are several leaves. Beautiful green, round leaves with drops of dew glistening on them like pearls. If you shake the leaves, the pearls fragment into many small beads. If you shake them again, the small beads come together again to form big pearls. As you shake the leaves, the water comes together. And as you shake the leaves, it disperses in fragments. The lotus flower at Muladhara is dark red with 4 petals. You are looking at it from the top because the root is underneath the spinal cord, which is lying here. Then at the base of the spine in Swadhisthana, see the vermilion lotus with 6 petals. The leaves also have drops of water on them, just like those in Muladhara. You can shake them in the same way as you did in Muladhara, and all the water disperses into many pearl-like drops. The water never touches the petals of the lotus flower, though the lotus is rooted in the bottom of the pond, and it rises up through the water, yet its petals are never wet. Therefore, the sages and yogis advise us always to be as detached from everything in the whole universe as the lotus leaf is from the water, completely non-attached. The lotus comes from the water. It only survives due to the water, yet it does not get wet. The water cannot touch it. Just like the fire of Aries. She is fire, and yet she does not burn. The fire cannot touch her. In the same manner, we all live in the world. We eat and enjoy and suffer and feel pain. We practice sadhana, personal ritual. and we do many things. Yet we should be detached from all of this. We are very far from being attached. We exist and we wish to be seen. We make our presence known and we stand out in a crowd. This power of Aries, this force of fire, resides at Manipura, behind the solar plexus. Visualize a 10-petaled yellow lotus. See the leaves underneath, sparkling with pearl-like drops of dew. This is our fire power, the furnace of the physical body and the storehouse, the residence of the mind. I am. I am here to be me. I exist. This is the first house of self-identity, ruled by Mars. We are at once the goddess Hecate, the triple goddess, our past life, our future self, and our present existence in simultaneous harmony and unison. When the moon is in Aries, we feel like the dynamic trailblazer. We possess the fire of creation itself within us. We are blunt and to the point because nothing needs be kept secret. We are more genuine, honest, and do not play games at this time. It is a great time to put yourself out in the world because Aries moon give us extreme confidence. With that confidence, we are able to rise into our heart space. Behind the physical heart is the Anahata chakra. Visualize the 12-petaled blue lotus here. It also has many leaves underneath of it and is covered with many fine drops of dew. Visualize it. I love myself. Now rising to Vishuddhi, behind the throat, our center of communication, the innate ability to say, I am here, now, and I will not go away. At Vishuddhi, behind the throat, is a 16-petaled purple lotus with many leaves under it. There are dewdrops here, shining on them like pearls. Rising beyond the throat to the third eye, ajna, the center of our divine intuition, our inner knowing. Here, see a 2-petaled gray lotus with 2 leaves beneath it, covered with dewdrops like pearls. The radiant full moon is above them. The moon chakra, about 3 inches away. Sahasrara, at the crown. On the way, Above Ajna, at the top back of the head, is Bindu. There you will find the bright full moon. And if you go still further, above the full moon, another 3 inches away, you will see the 1,000-petaled bright red lotus at Sahasrara. There are so many petals at Sahasrara, and the water droplets are like gleaming corals all around the bottom of them. Go to the moon again. It is so quiet, tranquil, peaceful, and cool. The very polar opposite of the fire, red, animated, active, hot. Awaken the sensation of heat in the body. Your whole body is hot, and you feel hot all over. Imagine you are near a burning furnace in the midday sun with no shade in the desert. You feel intense heat. Let the whole body experience the heat of a blazing furnace in the hot tropical sun. Awaken the experience of heat as vividly as possible. Heat, Aries, moonfire. Change the experience. Now the whole body is experiencing the cold winds that blow from the snowy mountains. The cold one feels in a deep freezer with no socks, gloves, or hat. Bare to the cold. Your feet are freezing like ice blocks on snow. The experience of cold. Awaken the experience of cold. The cold of the moon, the bright full moon at Bindu, at Sahasrara. The quiet, tranquil, peace, and cool. Then go to Ajna. See the dewdrops on the leaves in Ajna, in Vishuddhi, in Anahata, in Manipura, in Swadhisthana, in Muladhara. As the moonlight strikes them, the drops of water on the leaves shine like hundreds of jewels. Some look simple, like pearls, and others look like coral. They are shining like diamonds, like nuggets of gold and silver, like many moons, like stars. And the flowers are only able to be seen due to the light reflected from those brightly shining jeweled drops. Again, bring your awareness to Muladhara, at the base of your spine, with all the leaves and dewdrops on them. Then visualize Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, Vishuddhi, Ajna, Bindu, Sahasrara. In Sahasrara, see the 1,000 petals. See the leaves with the droplets of water shining like jewels. Feel the qualities of the different chakras and whatever sensations are emanating from them. Again, Sahasrara, Bindu, Ajna, Vishuddhi, Anahata, Manipura, Swadhisthana, Muladhara. Now place your whole physical body on a lotus flower. Your whole physical body is lying relaxed on the lotus, and the flower is merging into your physical body. At this time, we know we are the best. All see it. We have extra fire to put in extra effort. It is a time of great acknowledgement of all that we are, all that we have accomplished. We believe in ourselves the most at this time. We like things to move fast, and we are highly ambitious. Our wish is to accomplish things with no resistance. It is also warrior energy. We may be too fast to the fight. Call upon the waters of the peaceful warrior's way for all things involving what you truly love. The Mars energy reminds us that we may need to fight for what is ours. There is a battle of some kind during these moons. Our will and perseverance will be tested, but we must use our decisiveness and our surety now. There is no time for a step-by-step process. This energy is saying to us, go, do, be, exist. Aries moons are a time of high force and energy. Your vortex is centered around you and your goals. You are able to take decisive action. What in your life needs all of your energy right now? All. What do you need to be quick about? Where do you need to take action or risk losing everything? You are a part of all consciousness. Aries, identifying self, reminds us that we are intricately interconnected to all that is. Yogis, psychologists, and physiologists alike recognize the existence of three fundamental and distinct states of individual human consciousness. These are the waking, the dream, and the deep sleep states. Each of these states of consciousness, as well as this in-between Yoga Nidra, has been correlated with distinct patterns of electrical activity in the brain. In the wakeful state, the conscious mind is actively engaged with the external environment. This is fast rhythm beta waves. During the daydreaming state, when the subconscious mind becomes predominant, the suppressed desires, fears, inhibitions, and deep-seated impressions or samskaras are actively expressed. This is the theta wave state. In the deep sleep state, the unconscious mind, source of instincts, drives and deeply buried experiences of earlier evolutionary stages manifest. In contrast to the dream state, all mental activity and fluctuation disappears during deep sleep. In this state, the samskaras and the vasanas, impressions and desires, are inactivated, and the mind and the body are paralyzed. Consciousness and prana alike withdraw from the individual body and mind and retreat towards the unmanifest creative source. This period, known in Tantra and yogic scripture as the night of Brahma, Hiran Yagarbha, the womb of creation, characterized by slow delta wave rhythms. This rhythmic vibration of the material universe has been recorded. This transient state lasts no more than 5 minutes, characterized by alpha waves and deep and progressive relaxation. Resolve. Now is the time to remember your resolve, your sankalpa, the intention you made for your practice at the beginning. Do not change it. Recall and repeat the same sankalpa to yourself 3 times with full meaning and awareness. Repeat the sankalpa. Repeat the sankalpa. Repeat the sankalpa. The intention that you set in Yoga Nidra is bound to come true in your life. Now become aware of your physical body, the gross mortal body. Become aware of its position lying in Savasana, practicing Yoga Nidra. As a result of this relaxation, the whole body on the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual levels has become so quiet, tranquil, and peaceful, yet so refreshed, revived, and energetic. The whole body. Become aware of the whole body. Become aware of the whole environment. Become aware of you and me together and all that exists in the universe. Become aware that I am leading you in this Yoga Nidra practice and that you are practicing it. Become aware of the whole environment, the whole environment, the whole environment. Now, without moving your body in big ways or opening your eyes, begin to travel back from the depths of the universe until you are hovering above your body, as if looking back through a mirror. See yourself lying here. Perhaps you feel transformed, perhaps not. Notice all of the spaces underneath of you, places of no connection. Begin to move. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Rock your arms and legs and head. Feel inside of your mouth with your tongue. Begin making your movements larger and larger. And when you are sure that you are coming back into this body, reach your arms over your head and walk your legs back together to touch. Take a nice long stretch of your entire spine, feeling the space under your low back, that arc. Gently roll over onto your right side, using your hands or your arms as a pillow to support your head. Curl up in a tiny ball and hold yourself here. You are a precious child. You are a purpose-filled adult. And you are every level of life in all dimensions and all timelines, existing as a manifestation of all that is. Take your time, perhaps using your inhale to rise and bring yourself to a comfortable seat, or stay lying. Once you arrive in a comfortable seated position, Sukhasana, head straight forward, back straight, shoulders drawn back slightly, chin tucked. Deeply inhale, and when you exhale, chant Om. Om. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Sat, Chit, Ananda, being, consciousness, bliss. Thank you for practicing Yoga Nidra with me tonight. Hope you enjoy the archetype of the Aries energy. And I hope that you will perhaps join me in a future live stream right here, either next week, same time, same place, or perhaps this Saturday for a women's circle and astrology of the full moon in Taurus, restorative yoga. It will be a beautiful experience. Please feel free to message me if you would like to register. I love you. Have a wonderful sleep. Remember to continue to take time to rest. You only have one body, one mind, and so many emotions. Thank you for being here, beautifuls. Love you. See you soon.